Hi there, it is week 8 of my training plan and approaching the halfway mark now. So last week was pretty tough going, managed to get through it and energy levels have started to recover already, and that is due in part to having swapped out my long run from Sunday to Saturday and done an easy run on the Sunday. So into this new week I'm now getting into my new timetable. The gyms have reopened, so I'll be teaching classes again and a couple of gym shifts as well. So I am going to experiment a little with swapping all my days around of when I run and try that long weekend on Saturday thing again at the end of the week. Today is Monday, which I would normally have as a rest day, but I think with working tomorrow, moving my Tuesday run to Monday will be helpful for this week anyway, and we'll assess it again next week. It's good to be flexible and try out different things as long as it all gets done. That's the most important thing. And it's been heavily raining for a lot of the day, but the sun's come out, so I'm just going to whiz around and try and do an easy 5 miles. I say whiz, I'm going to take it slow and steady. An easy 5 miles. Theme for this week is a recovery week, reduced mileage overall, and that fits in really well with being back at work as well. So I'm hoping this one should be straightforward, smooth sailing through to the weekend. Five miles done. A little bit stiff to start off with, but relatively smooth and easy. So that's the first one in the bag for the week. Looking forward to the rest. It's Wednesday today, and yesterday was the first day that I haven't run since middle of March. So I started running every day the first week of lockdown, and then I decided to keep it going throughout the whole thing. And now that I'm back to work during the week more than not, decided it was okay to let that go. So I'm not technically locked down anymore. And yesterday I actually went through the day without even thinking about it until I think it was 8:30 in the evening. And I thought, I could still go out for a mile, just because that habit's so ingrained in getting that mile done, even on a rest day or a non-run day. But I was already in pyjamas, so that didn't happen. So first non-run day in a very long time. And this morning I have taught 2 classes at Deload, so I've done a strength workout and some yoga. So my legs aren't completely 100% fresh, but in spite of that, I've come to Shotover Park because it's quite nearby to where I teach my classes, and because I need to get some more hill practice in, running up and down. Today's session's due to be a hard one, so I've come here to challenge the legs. I think I'm going to start with a mile out and back along the top, and then come back this way and tackle some up and down bits. Wish me luck. Well, the schedule said hard run, 6 miles. Definitely did both of those things. That was really hard. So I jogged along there for about 3/4 of a mile, a little bit back, and then went into the trees there. And basically it's just straight down after that. Some long, steep slopes down. Ran up and down and round in circles for about 4.5, 5 miles. Popped up at the top. Jogged another easy recovery mile. So now I can see in the distance there an ice cream van. It's convenient how they have those things placed all over on these lovely hilly running spots. So I'm going to go and see if he'll accept some money for me in exchange for sugar, because I really need that right now. Friday morning. Target for today is 6 miles, and as you might be able to see, panda-eyes ever so slightly. I was very tired this morning, so I'm not sure I'm going to make full 6 miles. I'm very sore. I've been back to teaching classes this week and perhaps maybe doing a little bit more participation than I really needed to, given the type of classes that I'm teaching. So maybe I need to ease off that next week, but it is what it is. I'm sure things will loosen off once I start moving, and it's going to be a really, really hot day today. And actually this is the only time I can fit this run in today anyway. It's early first thing. And I thought it was still going to have that chill in the air. You know, sometimes when you get out first thing in the morning, it was going to be really fresh, but it feels warm already. The sun's blazing already, as you can see. So, yeah, slow, easy jog round, maybe up to the lake, and then on with the day. Five miles, that'll do. I can do an extra one on one of the runs at the weekend, I think. Actually, once I got moving, it was okay. Legs are still going to be a bit sore, I think, when I try and move later on, but the running was good. What a way to start the day. Good morning. It's Saturday. I'm going to try and switch it around again today and do my long run today. So that's 14 miles. And the sun is shining. It looked like it was going to be raining today, but it's not. So sunscreened up all over the place, and today I'm going to try and run somewhere I haven't run before. I'm going to go out towards the villages near the local army base. Apparently there's some nature reserves area near one of the pubs that I know there. I've only ever driven there before, so I don't really know my way there on foot, and I was just looking at the maps and trying to figure it out, and realised I'm not going so far away that I'm going to get so lost that I won't be able to find my way back again. So, and I've got my phone with me, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. Should be interesting anyway, hopefully find some new spaces to run in. Well, I didn't get where I was aiming to get to. So the main roads that get there are all like fast B roads with no pavements along. And even looking on the maps before and when I went past, I couldn't see any way that there were footpaths even in the fields next door. So I turned around from there and came back, went back through some more familiar routes. Bit disappointing, but still it was a good run. Managed to get 14 miles done without really noticing it, if you know what I mean. So the miles just ticked along nicely, and listening to a really interesting podcast about neuroplasticity and how mood follows action. So I might link that in the link below this video, because I think that's relevant to a lot of how we shape our habits in terms of health and fitness as well, and you know, wider stuff as well. They're talking about addiction a lot in this podcast and alcoholism, that kind of thing, but you know, it's useful information even if what you're trying to do is write a book or, you know, run a marathon or something like that. So yeah, that was cool. 2 hours something. Time for a shower. Sunday morning, last run of the week. Should have been 5 miles. I managed 4. I had a couple of drinks last night, which didn't help my sleep very much, and then I woke up with horrible cramps and back pain, which was nice. So I had to have a couple of painkillers before I could even get started. But today was just a recovery run after yesterday's long run, and I've managed to get up nice and early. Well, for me anyway, and get it done. It's just gone 9 o'clock. So that's that this week done. Not an amazing effort. Next week the mileage really goes up again, but hopefully I'll have more energy, so that will definitely help. The weeks seem to be lining up nicely in terms of where my energy is and what's expected. So this week was a bit of a low. Next week should be better, and enjoy the sunshine. Isn't it gorgeous? See you soon.